Use the following information to answer question 2. The function y equals to f of x as a domain of x. That is, the domain is going to be 2 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 6, where x is a real number, and the range is -4 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 8, where y is a real number. The function undergoes a transformation y equals to negative of f of 1 of times x. So here we have the question. We have to find the domain and range of the transformed function. So this is the domain and this is the range for the basic function y equals to f of x. We have to find the domain and range for the transformed function that we have over here. Okay, here let's compare the basic function y equals to f of x and the transformed function y equals to negative f of 1 over 2 times x. So here comparing these two, here x is the transformed function x is multiplied by 1/2. So this 1/2 tells me horizontal stretch by a factor of 2. So whenever in the given function, whenever x is multiplied by some fraction with numerator 1, so please remember this point, the numerator has to be 1, then it represents a horizontal stretch by a factor of 2, that is each exponent on the graph of the function has to be multiplied by 2. So let's go to the domain. So in the domain also we have to multiply the minimum value of x and maximum value of x has to be multiplied by 2, because here it is stretched by horizontally stretched by a factor of 2. So when I multiply this one by 2, I'll be getting 4 less than or equal to x less than or equal to, when I multiply this one by 6, the maximum value of x by 2, that is 6 times 2 is 12. So the domain of the transformed function will be 4 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 12. So that we have in option D. Anyways, let's check the range also. Okay, so here compare the basic function and the transformed function. So here f is multiplied by negative. So whenever f is multiplied by negative, the given function f, the basic function f of x is multiplied by negative. So it is a reflection over the x-axis, and each y coordinate on the curve of the function, on the graph of the function, has to be multiplied by -1. So let's go to the domain, because only in domain we have the values for y. So here the minimum value of y and the maximum value of y has to be multiplied by -1, because this negative sign says reflection over the x-axis. When I multiply this -4 by negative, it will become just 4, and when I multiply this 8 by negative, it will become -8. So -4 becomes +4 and 8 becomes -8. Now this is a minimum value, this is a maximum value. Then we have to write the domain, we have to write the range as -8 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 4. So this range we find in option D. So already we got the domain of the transformed function, that is 4 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 12. And now we got the range of the transformed function, that is -8 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 4. So the correct answer choice for this question is option D.